Ranger Collector 62492 here. I wanted to do a very important discussion video um, about depression. So as you guys know, I know it's not Power Ranger related, and I like to give back my personal experiences, and I like to vlog about them. Even though this is a strict Power Ranger channel, I also like it to be about my life and about other people, and I also want to be able to help people. And if you guys haven't heard yet, which I'm sure you guys have heard, somebody that I really did like as an actor, his name was Robin Williams, out of depression decided to commit suicide. And I wanted to firsthand tell you, as someone who has struggled with depression, as like myself, I want to inform you guys about what my past was. And seeing as how most of the people I've had a problem with in the Power Ranger community, I've kind of made amends with. Like Ranger Board, I've already apologized to them, but there are still some problems that have been going on in this particular fandom and this particular profession, where I can collect and some people can get the wrong idea of me. And I just wanted to tell you guys that my past, I was a pretty depressed person from the beginning. When I first started collecting Power Ranger stuff, I was in school. It was I think my first high school year, or my second. I think I was like a freshman or a junior, or sophomore, I mean. But I started getting back into it. I was bullied frequently because I have autism. I was bullied because, of course, I was different, and that's like really a difficult thing, not being accepted in an environment like school. And you know, if you guys have autism, you guys know what it's like, or any disability for that matter. And you know, at one point I've even had my head slammed into a toilet where I had to be taken to the hospital. And there were some things in school I really could not live with. And I struggle with depression there, as well as personal issues at home with family. And also, now that I wanted to be accepted, I wanted to get away from all that pain and suffering, trying to do something like collecting and being a part of a community that I thought was fitting for me, and not being accepted in something like that is definitely a depressing thing. And I'm not going to lie to you, I did have thoughts like Robin Williams. Unfortunately, he carried them out to the point where I just wanted to give up. And I'm saying depression is like one of the hardest things you can endure. Next to alcohol and drug abuse, depression is the biggest thing you guys will ever struggle with. And not being accepted is another thing. I just want to point out, you guys, some of you guys, and the people, I'm pretty sure the people who have I've been fighting with and who've been fighting with me are going to see this video, because I know firsthand they like to take audio off of some of my videos just to get back at me and use them for dark reasons. But I want you guys to firsthand look at someone who brought us so much happiness, like Robin Williams. Someone who was a very funny, talented guy who brought humor to our lives and our childhoods. And say, you never thought someone like that could do what he did. And then look at me and say, well, he has obviously got strong emotions. He's very defensive. I've expressed my anger. I've expressed them in like really bad ways to where I've made a name for myself in this community. But I feel like now is the time to come out and say, you guys can look at me and look at a guy compared to Robin Williams, who, like I said, seemed like a happy guy, but wasn't. He obviously wore that as a mask And you guys can see my mask is this. My mask is obviously something trying to protect me from anything that can hurt me. I'm a completely different person. And when someone does what they do to me, that different person comes out. The mask has shed it off. So obviously when someone's struggling with depression and people are pushing them further into that depression, someone like Robin Williams obviously couldn't take it no more, and he took his own life. That is basically what I'm trying to get my point across, is you need to think about other people besides yourself, besides a feud, besides anything that you guys, childish things like this. Power Rangers. Who in the right mind could sit there and fight about something as childish? And I mean, that's not something you should be fighting about. You shouldn't be fighting, period. There were good morals in this show that taught us not to fight with people. I fought back as a defensive mechanism, and I obviously shot my mouth off, but I was trying to avoid depression. That's exactly what I was trying to do. And I want you guys to know, if you guys, I'm here for anyone who wants to talk. I don't want people to seem like I'm a heartless person, but if anybody is struggling with depression or any kind of issue in their life, I'm always open to people who want to Skype with me, talk with me. You guys know I got links in my descriptions, like for you guys that can contact me on Facebook. Just, you guys message me. I'm right here. I'm always going to be here, or I wouldn't be doing these videos for you guys. What I consider a fandom, I also consider some people in the fandom a family. And, you know, I'm not going to sit there and say you guys cannot be a part of that family. So you guys get to know me before you can judge. And I just want to say that if anybody's struggling with depression, don't hesitate to come to me. But that's the point I wanted to get across. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.